Um, I am impressed and touched by this movie. I waited and heard it for this Congress. This is potentially the best board that we've had since Al Green took over the NAACP and had a board, put the board together. I know all these people. We have a potential, very powerful board. The best board since Judge Green. Now, Judge Green was so good because I was the first vice president. Now, I did all the work and he took all the credit. That's okay. I just want to say 1 minute about Dean Douglas. He's been president. We always call him Dean Douglas. No board member since my affiliation with the NAACP has put more quality time in within NAACP as Dean Douglas. I'm telling you what I know. Now, we've had some legal battles that our community don't know about. Would have cost us hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Dean took care of those problems. And I'm very pleased to see that he is our president. When they told me that he was going to run there, it's the truth. I started signing up members. The truth, I started looking. I didn't ask him, do y'all want to be a member? Because I'm going to need you. So I'm glad to have all of you. I know all of you all very well. Now, I'm supposed to bring greetings from the National and give the charge. So I'll just say the National is doing well. We have a new president, and I'm very involved with the National. At the National, I serve on the Economic Development Committee. I serve on the Legislative Political Action Committee. I serve on the Economic Development Committee. I'm Vice Chairman of the Education Committee. I serve on the Advocacy and Policy Committee. That's the policy that all board committees go to before they go to the board. And I'm chairman of, that I got the National to establish, and I'm chairman of the National Veterans Task Force for the NAACP. So they're all doing well. Thank you. That's all I want to say about the National. I want to talk about, just a second, ask you about the charge. Now, I got to change my tone from what it was the last time I gave the charge. Because a couple of you all told me that I was too strong. So I'm going to try to catch my bees with honey this time instead of vinegar. And I'm just going to give 5 steps, things that I think that we ought to do that will strengthen this organization. The first thing is the board members attend the board meetings so that you will know what's going on and give support there. That's one of the things that I recommend very strongly that you do, is attend the board meeting. And the state meeting, it's difficult on this national sometimes to send delegation, but we've got to be involved there. Go to your board meeting. Support the Freedom Fund. Very quick. Now listen. Yolanda has been getting 85 to 90% of the tables. I know she's the executive director, but that's another piece of information that I think that you all need to be very much involved in the Freedom Fund to get money So that is what pay the bills, the light bills and whatnot. And it's one thing that we have. So we got to do that. Membership. These are not big obstacles. Membership. I carry around, haven't used it much, in my pocket, my business card, my national NAACP business card, and on the back, I got the cost of every membership. And I've got the address of Wheeler Old. This is my NAACP card. I was Jefferson, President Emeritus, Chairman of the State Political Action Committee, board member NAACP on the back there. So that won't cost much, Yolanda. I think every board member will have something like this that they can do. The other thing is functioning committees. Many organizations have committees, and people be proud to say I'm a member of the committee, I'm chairman of the committee, but they're non-functional. We got some long days ahead, y'all. I just don't want to talk about it, but we got some long days ahead. So those committees need to function. Now the last thing, Mr. President, Douglas, that I want to recommend and give the board a charge. It can be the president, it can be the officers, it can be a special committee. But we need an issues committee. There are too many things going on in this city that not being addressed. Too many things going on in this city that's not being addressed. And you know, there haphazardly this one happening, well, we need to put together a committee and say, let's see what's happening here. What's happening on the news here. Let's read the newspaper. Let's get this committee together and get all this information. And some of it you have to bring to the board, and some of it don't. The officers can make decisions without going to the board and do what you have to do. Don't be second with these issues. Get out front with these issues. That's what we need to do. And I'm sure we have a lot of help there. And Captain, if I'm going to appoint you ambassador to the sport, then you need to bring some money in here. That's what I want you to do. So I'm appointing you ambassador to all them and Harding and Howards and that. You bring me some money in here. Can you do that?
I was fighting not to with you.
Okay, thank you. And thank you all. Those are my charges. And I wasn't meaning today, was I? Thank you all very much.